Hello everyone, my name is Robert, and welcome back to Daily English Insights, the channel where you learn to speak English confidently, naturally, and from the heart. Today's video is all about shadowing, one of the most powerful yet simple ways to transform your English speaking skills. Let's start with a story. A few years ago, I had a student named Hannah. She studied English for almost 10 years. She could read perfectly. She understood TV shows, movies, and songs. But every time someone asked her a simple question like, "How's your day?" she froze. Her brain went blank. Her heart raced. She knew the words, but they wouldn't come out. Can you relate to that feeling? That heavy moment when your tongue just doesn't move fast enough? When your thoughts are English, but your voice still sounds unsure. One day, Hannah told me, "Robert, I think I'll never sound natural." But I told her something important, something that changed everything. You don't need more grammar. You need more rhythm. And that's where shadowing comes in. Shadowing means listening to natural English and speaking with it. Not after, not later, but with the speaker. You copy the rhythm, the emotion, the sound. You don't just repeat, you connect. Now let's make this clear. Repeating is saying the same words again. Shadowing is feeling how those words move. Repeating says, "I'll copy the words." Shadowing says, "I'll copy the music." When you shadow, you train three things at once: your ears, your mouth, and your brain. Your ear listens to natural sounds. Your mouth moves in rhythm. Your brain starts predicting what comes next. Over time, English becomes automatic, like music you can hum without thinking. It's the same way babies learn. They don't study grammar first. They listen, copy, and repeat every day without fear. And suddenly one day, they speak. Let's look at what happens when you don't shadow. Imagine saying this sentence slowly and robotically. I am very happy to meet you. Now listen to the natural version. I'm really happy to meet you. Hear the difference? The first one sounds like a robot. The second one sounds like a real person. Shadowing helps you move from robotic English to natural English. So, how does it work in practice? Start with short, real-life phrases. Things people actually say. "That sounds great." "Really? I see what you mean." "No way." "Exactly." When you shadow, don't worry about perfect grammar. Focus on energy, tone, and connection. Let's try one together. Say it with me. "That sounds great." Now again a little faster. "That sounds great." And now natural speed. "That sounds great." Do you feel how it gets easier every time? That's the magic of repetition through shadowing. When Hannah first started, she practiced with 5 minutes a day of shadowing. She used her favorite movie scenes and English podcasts. At first she stumbled and mumbled, but after 1 month she noticed something amazing. She was thinking in English without translating. She told me, "Robert, I don't just study English now, I live it." And that's the real goal, to live English, not just learn it. Now let's talk about what happens in your mind when you shadow. When you listen and speak at the same time, your brain creates connection lines between sound and speech. You begin to predict how sentences flow, where stress falls, and how emotions rise. You learn the music of English. The rise and fall, the fast and slow, the soft and strong. That's what makes English sound alive. For example, native speakers don't say, "Do you want to go?" They say, "Do you want to go?" That rhythm, "Do you want to go?" comes naturally when you shadow, not when you read. So every time you shadow, you're teaching your mouth to move like a native speaker's does. You're not memorizing, you're training your reflexes. Let's compare one more time. Without shadowing, you study vocabulary, grammar, and rules. You know the answer, but you hesitate. With shadowing, you feel the rhythm. Your mouth reacts, and the words just come out. You sound confident. That's why shadowing is powerful. It makes English part of you. Now, some learners say, "But I feel silly talking to myself." Let me tell you a secret. Every fluent speaker you admire has talked to themselves 1,000 times. Fluent English isn't about being perfect. It's about being brave. It's about saying the words even when you're unsure. So when you shadow, don't whisper. Don't hide. Speak clearly, even proudly. Feel the sound vibrate in your chest. That's your English voice waking up. Here's your mini shadowing challenge for today. Pick one short conversation from this video or from your favorite show. Listen to 10 seconds, pause, and repeat with the speaker. Do it 3 times. Then record yourself and listen. You'll notice, each time your pronunciation and flow improve. It's a small step, but it builds real fluency. And remember, you don't need perfect English. You need natural rhythm. Now, you might be wondering, "Okay, Robert, I understand what shadowing is, but how can I use it in real daily life?" That's what we're going to do next. In the next section, we'll practice daily conversations you must master, from morning chats to coffee shop talk, and even small talk at work. So get ready, because now that you understand how shadowing builds fluency, it's time to dive into the real conversations you'll use everywhere. Welcome back, friends. In the last section, we discovered the power of shadowing, how listening and speaking together helps you sound more natural in English. Now let's put that power into action. Today, you'll join me in 3 real-life conversations that you can shadow to build rhythm, pronunciation, and everyday confidence. These are moments you'll face again and again. Talking at home, ordering coffee, and chatting at work or school. Each one is short, practical, and full of real English that people actually use. Ready? Let's dive into your first daily conversation. Scene 1. Morning routine chat. Wake up, talk up. It's 7:30 a.m. The alarm didn't go off. You open your eyes and see sunlight on your face. Oh no, you're late! You jump out of bed and rush into the kitchen. Your roommate Sam is already there with a mug of coffee. Let's listen to their short conversation. You. Ugh, I overslept again. Sam. No worries, I made coffee. You. You're a lifesaver. What time is it? Sam. Almost 8. You'd better hurry. You. Yeah, I'm so slow in the mornings. Sam. Tell me about it. Now, let's shadow it together. Say each line with me. Slowly first. Ugh, I overslept again. Repeat. Ugh, I overslept again. Now natural speed. Ugh, I overslept again. Feel the rhythm. The way I overslept again flows like one idea. Don't break it into I overslept. Instead, let the words connect. I overslept again. Next line. No worries. I made coffee. Try it slowly. No worries. I made coffee. Now a little faster. No worries. I made coffee. And natural. No worries. I made coffee. Shadow it with emotion. Imagine you really care. Smile as you speak. Your voice will sound warmer and more natural. Now let's practice some useful morning phrases for daily use. I overslept again. You're a lifesaver. I need coffee. What time is it? I'm still half asleep. Say them with me. Slow, then fast. Feel your mouth move freely. Here's a mini challenge. Try linking your words together. Instead of, I am so tired, say, I'm so tired. Instead of, what are you doing? Say, what you doing? That's connected speech. The secret sound of natural English. Every time you practice your morning routine in English, you're building your daily muscle. You're not just repeating, you're living the language. Now imagine walking into your kitchen tomorrow morning and saying confidently, "Good morning, I made coffee." That's your new habit. Natural, real, and alive. All right, coffee's ready. Let's head out into the world for our next scene. Scene 2. Coffee shop conversation. Sound polite, sound natural. You walk into your favorite cafe. The smell of fresh coffee fills the air. There's a friendly barista behind the counter. This is a perfect time to practice English, because ordering is one of the most common conversations you'll ever have. Here's the dialogue. Barista: "Hi there. What can I get for you?" You: "Can I get a large latte, please?" Barista: "Sure. To stay or to go?" You: "To go, please." Barista: "No problem. That'll be $5. You: "Here you go." "Thanks." Barista: "Thank you. Have a great day." You: "You too. Now let's shadow it together. Start slow. Hi there. What can I get for you?" Repeat after me. Hi there. What can I get for you? Now your line. Can I get a large latte, please? Say it slow. Now again, natural speed. Can I get a large latte, please? Notice how the sounds connect. Can I get a large latte, please? That flow is what makes you sound natural. Let's keep going. To stay or to go? Say it with me. To stay or to go? Now naturally, to stay or to go? You don't have to pronounce every single sound clearly. Native speakers often link and soften. To becomes to. That's normal and natural. Now let's try the polite phrases that make your English sound friendly. Can I get? I'll take the same. That'll be, here you go. Have a great day. Let's say each twice. First slow, then fast. Can I get, can I get, I'll take the same. I'll take the same. That'll be $5. That'll be $5. You see how natural speech feels smooth, not mechanical? That's what shadowing teaches you. The flow, not just the words. Now imagine another customer is behind you in line. The barista looks busy. You start to feel nervous. Should you speak slower or faster? The trick is to breathe first. Confidence is not about perfect grammar. It's about calm tone and smooth rhythm. So take a breath, smile, and say naturally, "Can I get a medium cappuccino, please?" Even if you make a small mistake, people understand you, because you sound relaxed and polite. Here's your coffee shop phrase, bank. Can I get a to go, please? That's all, thank you. No worries. You too. Practice them with your own rhythm. Try this mini shadowing set with me. Can I get a latte, please? Can I get a latte, please? Faster now. Can I get a latte, please? Feel that flow? That's the sound of fluency. Now you've ordered confidently, you've spoken clearly, and you've smiled, all in English. That's real progress. As you walk out of the cafe, coffee in hand, you realize something powerful. You just used English in real life, without fear. And now you're ready for the next level, using English in conversation with others. Scene 3. Work or study. Small talk. Speak up with confidence. It's lunchtime at the office, or maybe you're in your university classroom. People are chatting in English, laughing, sharing ideas. You want to join in, but you're not sure what to say. This scene is all about connection, not perfection. Let's listen to this short conversation. You: "Hey, how's it going?" Alex: "Not bad, just finishing this report." You: "Nice. Can I join you?" Alex: "Sure, sit down." You: "Thanks. By the way, did you see the email about Friday's meeting?" Alex: "Yeah, sounds good." I'll be there. You? Cool. See you then. Now, let's shadow. Start slowly. Hey, how's it going? Repeat after me. Hey, how's it going? Now faster. Hey, how's it going? Feel the smooth link between how's and it. How's it? Next. Can I join you? Say it slow. Can I join you? Now natural. Can I join you? And one more time with friendly tone. Can I join you? Tone is everything in small talk. A warm tone says confidence. A flat tone sounds shy. Smile when you speak. People hear it. Here's your small talk phrase bank. How's it going? Can I join you? Sounds good. That's interesting. Really? Tell me more. Let's shadow them all together. Slow first, then natural speed. How's it going? Can I join you? Sounds good. Really? Tell me more. You see, each phrase is short but powerful. They keep the conversation flowing. Let's try a mini practice dialogue. Repeat after me. A. Hey, how's it going? B. Not bad, you? A. Pretty good. Just grabbing lunch. B. Nice. Wanna sit here? A. Sure, thanks. Now again, faster. Shadow both voices. Try to match the rhythm and emotion. Here's a secret. Small talk is not about grammar. It's about energy. If your energy is warm and curious, people want to talk to you. Even simple phrases can build connection. Sounds good. Cool. Really? Nice one. These short reactions are what native speakers use all the time. So don't just memorize. Feel them. Imagine yourself sitting at a lunch table, smiling, responding naturally. You're not worrying about mistakes. You're part of the group. That's what shadowing practice gives you. The confidence to join the conversation. Let's end this section with one quick emotional reminder. Every time you shadow, at home, in a cafe, or with friends, you're not only learning words, you're training your confidence muscle. You're teaching yourself to speak, even when it feels scary. You're learning to sound natural, not perfect. And the best part? Every shadowed phrase becomes a real phrase in your life. Tomorrow morning you'll say, I overslept again. At the cafe you'll say, Can I get a latte, please? At work you'll smile and say, Hey, how's it going? These are not lessons anymore. They're your real conversations. Now that you've practiced these key conversations, let's talk about how to make shadowing your daily habit and keep your motivation alive. Because the more consistent you are, the faster fluency becomes your reality. You've now shadowed real conversations, morning chats, coffee shop talks, and friendly small talk. You've felt the rhythm of real English. But here's the truth. The secret to fluency isn't just practice. It's consistency. Most learners stop not because they can't learn, but because they don't see their progress fast enough. They think, I'm not fluent yet. Maybe this isn't working. But that's exactly the moment when you need to keep going. Think about it like going to the gym. The first week, you don't see muscles. The second week, maybe a little. But in the third, fourth, and fifth week, something starts to change. The same happens with your English. Every shadowed sentence is a tiny workout for your voice, your ears, and your confidence. Let me tell you a quick story. Maria was one of my students from Brazil. She worked in an office where everyone spoke English during meetings. She understood most of it but never spoke up. She told me, Robert, I always worry about sounding silly. I gave her one challenge. 5 minutes of shadowing a day. That's it. Not a big lesson, not heavy studying, just 5 minutes. Every morning on her way to work, she listened to short dialogues and repeated them out loud. She didn't stop when she made mistakes. She just kept going. One day during a meeting, her boss asked, Can you share your thoughts, Maria? And for the first time she answered, clearly, calmly, and naturally. Everyone listened. After that, she told me, Robert, shadowing gave me the courage to speak. I stopped waiting to feel ready. I just started speaking. And that's what I want for you too. So how do you turn this into your daily habit? Let me give you a simple 3-step shadowing system you can start today. Step 1. Listen. Choose a short piece of real English. Maybe 1 minute from this video or your favorite show. Don't try to understand every word. Just listen to the rhythm and emotion. Step 2. Repeat. Speak with the speaker. Match their tone, rhythm, and feeling. If you miss a word, don't stop. Keep going. Shadowing isn't about perfection. It's about momentum. Step 3. React. Now, add your own emotion or short reply. For example, if the speaker says, "That sounds great," you can react, "Yeah, it really does." This step makes English feel like your own voice. If you follow these 3 steps for even 5 minutes a day, you'll start to think, speak, and respond in English more naturally. Here's one more powerful tip. Record yourself. When you record your shadowing practice, you can actually hear your progress. At first you might cringe a little. Everyone does. But after a few days, you'll notice smoother rhythm, clearer pronunciation, and stronger confidence. Compare your day 1 voice to your day 10 voice. You'll realize something beautiful. You already sound more natural. That's not luck. That's progress you built step by step. And before we finish, I want you to remember this. Fluency isn't about perfection. It's about courage. Every time you open your mouth to speak, even if it's not perfect, you're growing. You're building the muscle of bravery, so keep shadowing. Keep speaking. Keep believing that your English voice deserves to be heard. One day soon, you'll notice people replying to you easily, smiling when you speak, understanding you without effort. That's when you'll realize you don't just sound natural anymore. You are natural. Thank you for practicing with me today on Daily English Insights. Remember, 5 minutes of shadowing a day can change your English forever. Now go, grab your favorite clip, and start shadowing. Keep shadowing. Keep speaking. And one day soon, you'll sound natural, because you'll be natural.